Hey, it's Sean, your Waste Knowledge bartender. I've been away from the camera for a while. I was traveling a lot and got sick a few times, just wasn't drinking as much. But with that in mind, and with all the holiday celebrations coming up, a lot of people that you haven't seen for a while might be coming to visit. You might encounter, or you yourself might not be drinking alcohol as much this time of year. That's okay. There's a lot of alternatives out in the market right now. I want to talk briefly about that because it's really fascinating that there are a bunch of different ways to make non-alcoholic drinks and spirits. And there's essentially kind of three things that kind of come down to. You can make something that can ferment but without producing ethanol, alcohol. You can do an infusion and then distill it or leave it as is and carbonate it. So this is some alcohol-free botanical spirit, or basically a gin. Or you can try to remove the alcohol. So this is actually a alcohol-removed sparkling rosé. However, there is still some alcohol in there. It's 0.5%. So while some of these have no alcohol, this still has a little bit in it. And that's something to keep in mind. If you're shopping for someone, you might need to find something that's alcohol-free versus non-alcoholic or alcohol removed. So there's all that in there, and it's fascinating. It's super, super cool. I keep my alcohol-free gin or botanical spirit in a few breakfast gin bottle, mostly just because I try to trick my brain and be like, oh no, you're drinking gin. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. That's just how I like to fool myself. Whatever a person's reasons are, by the way, for not drinking alcohol, that's their reason. As a bartender, member of the service industry, I think it's fine and you should just take care of someone and be cool to them. And that includes, if they order a non-alcoholic cocktail, that you can do that. And you can find them something they can have besides just saying, oh, we got water and juice and Coke. You know, if you can add some ginger beer, some lime juice, shake it up, cranberry float on top, something. People appreciate the effort, and I think it's respectful, and sometimes I just don't feel like drinking. So with that in mind, I'm not going to crack open the Heineken, although it tastes just the same. The non-alcoholic Guinness, by the way, also quite good. I thought I would try to make a French 75, but non-alcoholic, and try it out. So I actually haven't even tried this yet, so I guess it's going to be a rosé French 75, but we're going to do about a half ounce simple, half ounce lemon juice, ounce and a half of our fake gin. You know what, we'll just do it in there. We'll kind of eyeball it. Shloop. Just going to give that a quick swirl in the tin to combine, and then I'm going to top it with rosé. Now this is one of my favorite gin cocktails in general, especially for someone that doesn't like gin or says they don't like gin, but it turns out they really do. So this is what I would normally make for someone, but also it's fun flavors. Oop, pardon me. So we'll see how it goes with a non-alcoholic sparkling, which actually I'm kind of curious about. It's like mild, funky cranberry juice. I'm not sure if that's what I would normally go for. I had their non-blush, non-rosé version of this. It was less than appetizing. So this actually isn't bad. I would probably be okay with that if I were having a night off, as it were. Also, always get a champagne stopper. These things are not expensive and they are super handy. All right, so we got our cocktail. Just to be complete, we'll put a little twist on top. Oop. Oop. There we go. And let's give it a shot. Oh, that's not bad. That lemon twist on top really does help freshen it up, but that's nice. That honestly, like, I can tell there's no alcohol, but if you just said, hey, you know, here's an open house, here's a little welcome glass of wine, this is nice, this is good. It'd probably take me a minute to go like, wait a minute, I don't think there's booze in here. That is delicious. And that was the first time I made this, so I'm glad that worked out. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I love talking about alcohol, cocktail, service, mixology. And as always, drink responsibly and get a safe ride home. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Ooh. Cheers.